Hello, welcome back. I'm so glad to see you. Today, we're going to be talking about another strategy that is in the top three. So there's three that will change your life. We already talked about one, gratitude. So hopefully you're practicing your gratitude, doing some prayer and meditation. And today I want to talk to you about believing in yourself. Believe is the word. And I truly believe that your destiny is greater than any obstacle that can come your way or any self-limiting thoughts or belief that you have. It's absolutely proven to me years and years ago that the belief that I had in myself, that my children, I saw them overcome so many things because of their beliefs. And one of the most famous stories is of Roger Bannister. You probably heard about him if you've been in the space for a while. He was the man that broke the first 4-minute mile, right? And why? Why was that such a big deal? Because no one believed that it could be done. But what happened as soon as he did it? Then all of a sudden, more and more and more people were doing it because they knew, they believed they could. They knew somebody else did it, so why couldn't they? And so that's what I want to talk to you today. Number one, about your beliefs, but also, what is your goal? What is truly your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Find someone who has already done it because that is a role model for you. And that if they can do it, you should believe that you can too. And so I do want to talk a little bit about what kind of makes someone believe in themselves. And I do have a few more tips, but some of the known kind of similarities that people who believe in themselves have, and they are more successful. People that believe in themselves, that is a fact. They are more successful. But one of the things is that they know when they believe in themselves that happiness doesn't come from getting stuff. It actually is an inside job, right? So believing in yourself makes you happier if you know that it is truly an inside job. And they don't necessarily, this sounds bad, but they don't care what other people are doing or thinking about them. So they don't compare themselves. They generally are not on Facebook looking to see what everybody else is doing. They are focused on their own goals because they believe that they control their destiny. That's how important it is. So they don't compare themselves with others. They compete against themselves and the version they were yesterday. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. And so they're not afraid to say no. They don't overcommit themselves to things that do not get them closer to their goals because they believe in themselves and that their actions make a difference. Their thoughts, their feelings, all those things combined get them to success, whatever that means. They get, in terms of themselves, they are progressing towards success. They speak confidently, right? When you believe in yourself, you don't go, well, I think I maybe will try. I don't know. Because they know, you know what? Hey, they're not afraid to fail. They know that there's going to be maybe some setbacks, maybe some failures, but they believe they will find a way. It's an experiment. Life is a game. It's an experiment of what goes right, what goes wrong. There's so many examples of people that were just so determined because they believed in themselves that they could accomplish one certain goal. And I want to find it. Hopefully I can do it on here. I had another screen pulled up. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this because it is not letting me. Let's see. And so I had a quote I wanted to share with you by Dean Cain. Always believe in yourself and keep going. You don't have to have the most talent in the world. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. If you persist and you persist and you persist, you will be successful. And that's a quote by Dean Cain that I absolutely love because I do believe it's true. I have seen people over and over again fail at what they were attempting to do, but the only way to truly fail is by giving up. And so they didn't give up. You know what? They looked at what didn't work and said, okay, cross that off, right? And they figured out another way. There's always a solution to get where you want to be. It might not be the path that you're on, but that doesn't mean you give up. It just means that you try, and try again. And so I kind of came up with just 3, although I could come up with probably 50. But I do think these 3 tips will help you believe in yourself. And I want you to do them this week. Ready? The first one is write down 3 things, your goals. So you're already hopefully journaling your gratitude in the morning. You're going to add goals to that. 3 things that you need to do. You can call them your to-do list that increases your belief in yourself. When you do those things, cross them off. It shows you accountability to yourself, that you actually do the things that you set for yourself during the day. These are 3 of the things I'm going to do. So in the morning now, you should be waking up with gratitude, doing some prayer and meditation, and setting an intention of 3 things, a to-do list, your goals, whatever word you want to use for it. 3 things that you are going to do, and do those 3 things. The next, cross them off, super important. There's something that attaches that cross to accomplishment, like, yes, I did it. And pat yourself on the back, celebrate. Yes, I got those 3 done. I'm so proud of myself. There's nothing wrong with that, and I highly encourage it. Number 2 is to take action. You know, there's nothing like believing in yourself when you do that extra push-up, that extra sit-up. So I want to encourage you to exercise. If you are not exercising every day, this is a great way to help you believe in yourself. It could be as simple as a wall sit. If you don't know what a wall sit is, it's literally just sitting up against a wall with your knees bent as if you're sitting in a chair, but there's no chair there. Try that for 30 seconds. Increase it every single day. And so I really want you to do these 3 things this week, and to start building that muscle of belief in yourself. Because is it automatic? No, especially if you have very low confidence, low self-esteem. You are going to have to really keep working on this every single day. Shift again the gratitude. Know that you can do that, and pray, meditate. But this one, so the first one, gratitude, huge. Believe. This is another life shifter. If you believe in your mind that you can do it, you will be able to do it. And the third one is so noticing your thoughts, journaling. So really pay attention to your self-talk and believe that you can accomplish whatever your goal is. So whatever it is, let's say your goal is to lose 10 pounds. You identify as the person who has already lost 10 pounds. Believe that you can do it. Anybody can lose 10 pounds, right? You know that. You know, and I know that you can, but do you believe that you can? Can you make those choices every single day? Identify as that person who does lose the weight, and do little things like make your bed first thing in the morning. That is a simple thing. I highly encourage it. I forget about it because I do it automatically, but what are your habits? What are the things that are doing to increase your belief? So say no confidently. If someone is trying to get you to do something that you do not want to do, you might need to take a step. Think about how you want to react. Does that go towards your goals? If that is not something that's going towards what the things that you're working towards, you tell them nicely that unfortunately you cannot commit to that at this time, but you can revisit it at a later time. Find ways to say no confidently so you can stay true to yourself and believe that you are worthy of these amazing things that you want in your life, because you are. You truly are amazing, and you are worthy. So it's so important to believe. And I did want to tell you a few stories about believing. My kids have practiced this, and kids are really natural believers in themselves, right? They believe they can do it. One of them was my son wanted a toy, an Oculus. It's not really a toy, it's an electronic, but he wanted an Oculus. He only had a certain amount of money, but he did not give up on that fact. Even though I kept telling him, you don't have enough money, you can't get one, they're too expensive. In his mind, he was determined to get one. And finally I said, well, check on Facebook Marketplace. Maybe somebody's selling one. And he only had a set amount of money. And sure enough, the person selling it was for more than that, a good amount more. But I said, well, just tell him that's the only money you have, and will he accept it? And sure enough, he did. And there's so many more examples of that. My youngest one rode a bike by the time he was 2 years old without training wheels because he believed in his heart of hearts he could. Another one is I truly believed we could get a dog, and I set up all this criteria when we lived in a different state of the dog I wanted. It had to be a female, medium size, raised with kids, all these things, right? Well, sure enough, I believed that that dog was out there, and we got it in a very short period of time. But there are so many other stories that I could tell you. But truly, you have to believe in yourself. No one is going to deliver belief of yourself at your door. So if you do nothing else, nothing, you can skip the prayer meditation, but if you practice the gratitude and you believe in your own ability to control your emotions, to control your actions, to control your thoughts, and that those three together, right, create your personal reality and your personality, your efforts, your attitude, all that combined creates results. You will achieve those results that you're looking for. So go out and believe in yourself today. I cannot wait to hear about it. I have attached a little PDF down below encompassing everything that I just talked about to you today. Thank you so very much for giving me this opportunity to inspire you to believe in yourself and go after your goals and become the best, greatest version of you that there is today. Have a wonderful day.